Hello, my friends in KB. This is Mr. Vesda with today's logic lesson for April 16th, 2020. Today, we are going to do our normal practice things with our cards and sound drill and reading words and spelling words. And then at the end, we're going to learn something that's not really new, but we're going to practice it with some new words. Okay, it's something we've talked about a little bit and practiced a little bit, and you've done a great job with, but we're going to look at it with some new words. Okay, now we're going to start with our flashcards. And just like always, I'm going to go through and talk a little bit about each card, and you can just sit back and relax, and then we'll do sound drill. So let's start with our first card that looks like this. This is our newest consonant blend, and it is SL. SL. Um, this is our last and newest thing that we learned, and we know when we have a consonant blend, those two sounds slide together. So we are taking the S sound and the OL sound and sliding them to make soul, like in words slap or slip or slack. Our next card looks like this, and this is a letter, which is the consonant V. We know that V says V, and we have been practicing that the letter V can't come at the end of a word. All right, check out your consonant digraph CH. This is one of our choices for the sound ch, and we know we only choose CH at the beginning of a word or after a vowel pair or any other long sound, is when we use the digraph CH. Next, we have our R-controlled vowel, AR, which just makes the sound R. That R is not letting A say its name. Next, we have another consonant blend, which is BR. We are taking the B and the R sound and sliding them together to get BR. Check out our vowel pair. When we have a vowel pair, we are taking two vowels to make one vowel sound. The vowel pair EE is our first choice for the long E sound. Here's our rhyme, ING. These three letters make the sound ing, and we know we can put other letters and sounds before it to make different words. Next, we have another blend. If we take the t sound and the r sound and slide them, we get tur, and sometimes in our words it sounds like tr. Check out our double S. You are double S masters. You know that if we want a s sound after a short vowel sound at the end of a one syllable word, we have to double that S for sure. Okay, here's another blend. This blend, we take the p sound and the ol sound, and we get the sound pull. And if you take out or check out our consonant cluster, this is our second choice for the ch sound, but we only use our cluster after a short vowel sound, nowhere else in a word. All right, that was nice and quick. Let's do some sound drill. In sound drill, it's your job to go as fast as you can and check with me to see if you are writing the right stuff for each different sound that I make. Okay, let's see how you do. Let's start with that newest consonant blend. Show me the consonant blend that makes the sound soul. Soul. SL is the consonant blend that says soul. Very good. Next, I want to see the consonant that makes the sound V, and this letter can never come at the end of a word. That's right, we are talking about the letter V. Very good. Next, please show me both things we have learned that say ch. So we have two choices for ch. Please show them both to me. That's right, our two choices are TCH and CH. When we look up at TCH, our cluster, we know we only use that after short vowel sounds. And if we have a ch sound anywhere else in a word, we use our digraph CH. Next, I would like to see the R-controlled vowel sound that says R. That's right, AR, bossy R, is what we're looking for. We have A and we have R. R. Very good. Next, I'm going to ask to see a consonant blend, and that consonant blend says burr. B and R are sliding together. That's right, we are talking about ER. Good. How about that vowel pair that is our first choice for the long E sound? E. Yep, we are talking about EE. That is our vowel pair for the sound E. Next, please show me that rhyme that says ing. Ing. We've got I-N-G. Ing. Very good. How about another sorry. How about another consonant blend? And I want to see the consonant blend that says ter or tr. You might have just seen it on the screen, and that's okay. Go ahead and check it. That is T-R, T-R. Now, show me what you have to do if you want to make a S sound after a short vowel sound at the end of a one-syllable word. We would do what? That's right. We double that S. Very good. Only got a couple left. Next, show me that consonant blend that says pull. And I hope you had PL. PL, very good. Now, for this last one, it's going to be a little different. I want to see if you can show me, and I don't really care what order you put them in, but show me all three things that we know that say k. So there are two different letters that say k, and then there's a digraph that says k. So let's see if you can get it. So check it out with me. I put the digraph first, and that's okay. Our digraph up at the top right here is CK. We only use this for the k sound after a short vowel sound. Now, if we take those letters by themselves, we know that C says k, and we use C for k before A, O, or U, and then we use K for k before E or I, sometimes Y, and then we use K after things like an R-controlled vowel sound or a long vowel sound is when we use K after those things as well. So those are three different choices we have to make sometimes just to make that k sound. You have practiced with all of those three. Now let's read some words. We're going to read 6 words and then spell 6 words and then talk about something that's not brand new, but we'll look at some new words with the rule. Sound good? All right. When we read words, make sure you fingerspell out loud and blend them together and catch them in your hand when you say the word. Check out word number 1. All right, hopefully you fingerspelled sleep. When we look at this word, you can see our consonant blend, SL at the beginning, vowel pair EE in the middle, and the consonant P at the end. Sleep. Good. Our next word will also have our newest blend at the beginning. All right, check it out. Go ahead, fingerspell it if you haven't yet. All right. Slick. This is the word slick. Just like sleep, we had our consonant blend, SL at the beginning. Think about why we have CK at the end. We have CK at the end because our vowel in the middle is saying it. If we have a short sound like it with k after it, we have to use CK. All right, so look at word number 3. Go ahead and try it on your own. Did you fingerspell soul, eat, sleet? There's our blend again. And if we go back and look at the word sleep, you can look and see all we did to change sleep into sleet was we took this blend at the end, or not this blend, the letter P at the end, and we changed it to a T to get sleep. Okay, look at the CVC word. Go ahead. And I can fingerspell at vet. There's our consonant V at the beginning. Here's where your next word. I hope you fingerspelled brush. So make sure we're getting the right things on our right fingers. Burr should go on our thumb first because it's a blend. The short sound goes on our second finger, and then the digraph sh goes on our third finger. Brush. And our last practice word to read of the day looks like this. Go ahead. I hope you fingerspelled eat sheet. We have our digraph sh at the beginning again, long E sound, and then t at the end. Eat sheet. Okay, now our next job is to practice spelling some words. So we read 6 words, and now we're going to spell 6 words. So just do your best. Echo the word first. Fingerspell it. Catch it in your hand and write it, and then we'll check together. Sound good? All right, let's get started. Your first word is the word slum. Slum. I hear that word. Okay, let's check it out. When I fingerspell slum, so, slum, I start with the blend SL, short U sound, and then at the end, slum. Our next word will also have the same blend at the beginning. Your next word is the word slap. Slap. All right, here it is. Soul app. slap. Okay, so we have the blend SL at the beginning once again. Now, this next word is a word that we were practicing a lot before our break at school. So listen closely, and we practice this word during our game as well. So let's see if you can get it. This word is the word truck. Truck. Please notice that that is a consonant blend at the beginning. I'm not saying chuck with the digraph ch at the beginning. I'm saying truck. Here it is. We know we need that blend tr at the beginning for tur, k. We have to make this choice for k at the end. We really have to use ck because it's after the short vowel sound Very good. Your next word is the word vest. Vest. Here it is. See how you did. We have est, vest. Please remember that st is a blend and it should go on one finger. Est, vest. Your next word is going to have our rhyme at the end. And this word is the word wing. Wing. All right, here it is. Remember, when we fingerspell words that have our rhyme does go on one finger. So when we take a look at the word wing, we should fingerspell ing, wing. We have one more practice word, and the last practice word is the word plop. Plop. And here it is, plop. Pull up, plop. Okay, now we are going to learn something new next. Hold on here. Okay. Now we're going to learn something kind of new next. I wouldn't call it brand new, but the set of words we're going to look at makes it feel kind of new. Okay, so just sit back, relax, and we'll talk about some of these words for the first time. Now, here is what we're talking about, and this should sound very familiar to you because we have been practicing it quite a bit. What we're going to talk about is V plus E. And now this might look a little strange to you because I've never showed it to you like this before. But what I'm talking about is if we have a V sound at the end of a word. We've been talking about how the rule says that that letter V cannot come at the end of a word. It's not allowed. Okay. But there's so many words that end with the sound V. So when we have the sound V at the end of a word, we have to add, which is why I'm using this plus sign, a silent E to the end. Remember, that word silent means we do not hear it, but it is still there. So it's kind of easy to remember when you're reading a word to not say that E after the V, but you also have to remember it when you're writing and spelling words too. Okay, so what we're going to do next is just look at some words that follow this rule that we haven't looked at before. Okay, we're going to start with one that we have practiced with, just to remind you what this looks like. So when we fingerspell this word, we can do it together. Okay. So I'll count to 3 and then let's do it together. 1, 2, 3. G, I, V. Give. Notice how I didn't move to this E at the end because it is silent. But it has to be there because V is not allowed to come at the end of a word. Now, this one is another one that we have looked at a couple times. Go ahead and do this one for me. I hope you were thinking about the silent E at the end because we will not make a sound for it. We'll just fingerspell live. It's almost like the E isn't even there when we read it, but we do have to keep it there because V is not allowed to come at the end. Now, sometimes we have some longer words, okay? And this is what I wanted to show you today, but the rule does not change. It does not matter how long the word is. If we have a V sound at the end, we're still going to put an E after it. So look at this word. This has a blend and a vowel pair before our V sound. When I fingerspell this word, I say sol, e, v, sleeve. Did I make a sound for E at the end? Nope. It's only there to help the V. Okay? So we have sol, eve, sleeve. Go ahead, you fingerspell that for me. Perfect. Hey, look at this one. This one has a V sound after our R-controlled vowel sound. So let's see what happens when we fingerspell this. Let's do it together. 1, 2, 3. K, R, V, carve. So we have K at the beginning, and this K is C because it's before the A. R, V. And then do I make a sound for the E? Nope. It's just there to help the V. So the word carve is C-A-R-V-E. This is going to be the last word we'll look at today. And I want to see if you can do it all by yourself. You have a blend, R-controlled vowel, there's our V, and remember this E is silent. Go ahead, try it on your own. Check it with me. Starve, starve. We do not say the E at the end because it's silent. It's only helping that V. Now, I think you did a great job practicing today. We just wanted to look at some practice words and some new words that follow this rule for V plus E. If we have a V sound at the end, we want to make sure we follow the V with a silent E. Just like in words like give, live, sleeve, carve, and starve. Great job today, KB. I hope you enjoyed the lesson, and I'll be talking to you again very soon. Bye, KB.